Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am still working with this angle again. I can't decide how much I like it or if I like it or anything. I don't know, it is what it is. So this video, I have some stuff in the way that I gotta get. It's gonna be doing the answers for mine and Mindy's Would You Rather kind of reverse tag thing that we're doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on the Heart of the Tree from Mystical Diamond Art. It is the Josephine Wall canvas. I have gotten pretty far in it. I still feel like Mindy is further than me. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a peek at the Horizons canvas, because she's doing the Horizons, which is the little girl with the lotus flower in the center. So I'm gonna have to take a peek at that one and see how much further she is than me, because I thought that I caught up, but I think she just goes faster or something. I don't know. So yeah, so the last video, this is a part 2. In the last video we did a Would You Rather tag, and in that we asked some would you rather questions, and instead of giving our answers, we gave the other person's answer, or what we believe the other person would say for that. And I absolutely loved Mindy's video. She just really seems like a person that I would love to have in my life. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'm just trying to pick a color. I want to move these because they're in my way. I try to keep my drills in order by color. That's just how I've found that it works best for me, so that when I'm looking for a color, I can say like, oh, I need this symbol here and it's blue, so then I can just look at the blues and not worry about having to look at the DMC number and really even mess with the symbol that much, since I go by color first. So you don't really have to remember which color of which symbol, that kind of thing, you know. So yeah. All right, put those there. We're going to be using, I have to keep out like which one I use, because the last time I mixed the colors up, I think it was these two. No, it was not those. Which ones did I mix? I think it was these two that I mixed. You can see on camera. I posted about it on my Instagram, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go check me out over there. It's amy.ellingsworth, and don't mind my nails, you guys. I was hoping to have time to do them like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't had a chance to do them. But anyway, yeah. Instagram. Follow me there. It's amy.ellingsworth. Did I say that already? I posted about these. Oh, excuse me. I mixed them up because the symbols are both so similar. Like, can you guys see that? Let's see. Oh, man. Oops, sorry. Right there. So the symbols, focus. Come on, camera. There we go. The symbols are like a Y and a Y. Really stupid. This is going to have to be something that I watch out for before. I do pre-approve all of the canvases, but still you have some things that get missed like this. So yeah, I mixed these two up and had to separate them on my own. You can see there's even a dark drill in there. I have no idea how that got in there. It is what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna be working up this, and I'm gonna go over the questions again, the would you rather questions, and this time I'm gonna give you guys my answers, and whether or not Mindy had the choice correct of the answer that she chose for me. Okay, you guys, I'm having such a hard time with this tripod. I hope I'm gonna be working. Yeah, I guess you guys can see. But just, I don't ultimately think that I like this setup, but it's, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out. You guys will see when I do the video about, well, I'm not gonna do a dedicated video, but I am going to talk to you guys about it, or show you guys in a video. It's not gonna be this video. It's probably not gonna be sometime until after Thanksgiving, which, when is this video going up? This video is going up before Thanksgiving. So yeah, it'll probably still be after Thanksgiving because there's still a couple of things that I want to do. Okay, so have my coffee here. So if I take a coffee break every few minutes, don't mind me. So I have Mindy's answers here, or I have the question. I don't have the questions in front of you. For the most part, I still remember them. Forgive me if I don't answer them completely word for word as I did originally, but we're just going to get started. I loved Mindy's video. I feel like she does know me quite well, actually. For the most part, her answers were pretty correct and on point. There was a couple that I really had to sit on to figure out what my answer was going to be. And ultimately, well, you guys will find out. So this was a really fun way to do a tag. I absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to see what else we come up with, because this was a really good one. And I was reading the comments on Mindy's video as well, and you guys really seem to be enjoying the videos as well. So let's get started. They're not going to be in order of how I answered them last time. These are actually in order of how Mindy answered them, because I had to write down what she says so I wouldn't forget. Okay, so the first one, actually, I don't want to start off on the wrong foot, but the first one is, would you never get angry, or would you rather never get jealous? And I really had to think about this one, because so Mindy said that she thought that I would choose to never get jealous. And at first, I thought that was going to be my answer too. And after I thought about it some more, I figured, you know what? No, I think that I would rather never get angry. I'm not really like a jealous person. I believe that everybody has the right to be friends with other people and things like that. And I think it's all about, like, jealousy is a really fine line. It's all about like how comfortable you are in the relationship and things like that. But I would I would prefer to just not get angry. I tend to probably get angrier faster than, I don't want to say that a normal person would, because I don't know what the normal is, but I usually jump to annoyance, and I wouldn't say anger first, but I'm the type of person that if you just don't shoot it straight with me and don't be upfront with me, then I don't, like, I get really frustrated with you. So yeah, I would rather not get mad or angry or any of that. So Mindy was wrong on that one. However, let's get into the rest of them. So the next one was, would you rather have unlimited respect or unlimited power? And Mindy was right on this one. She said I would rather have unlimited respect, and that is totally right, because I feel like with respect comes power. So I feel like it's kind of a win-win. If you chose power, you're choosing one thing when you have the opportunity to get both. Does that make sense? I just think with respect, it's one of those things where it takes time, and it's not like given to you, you have to earn it type of thing. So, I just feel like that would be the better choice, because you have the potential chance to have both. And I don't mean power like, oh, I want to rule the world or anything silly like that. You know, just, I'm sure you guys understand. Let's see, I do need a coffee break. I did not take my allergy pills last night and I am feeling it today. Let's see. So the next one, would you rather never open your eyes or never open your mouth? And Mindy was right again about this one. I was busting up though during her video because she said that I like to talk, and I was laughing so hard. And it's kind of true. I do like to talk, and I do tend to ramble on when I talk to people. So it was just a funny like thing. So yeah, I thought that was funny. I feel like that's also the obvious choice. And Mindy said the exact same thing that I said in my first video about not being able to craft. That is a big freaking deal, is being able to craft and being able to still do the things that you love. If I couldn't craft anymore, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what I would do if I couldn't do some sort of craft anymore. It would just, yeah, my life would lose a lot of its meaning, even though that I'm a mom and stuff like that. But a lot of you guys, I would say probably like 99% of you guys are also fellow crafters, and I'm sure that you guys would completely understand that as well. So, yeah, Mindy was right on that one. Let's see. Next we have, would you rather get one wish granted now or 3 wishes over the next 5 years? And Mindy was right again on this one about 3 wishes over the next 5 years. Again, I feel like that is the obvious choice. If you just be patient, you are ultimately getting more because you're getting 3 wishes. You know, even though you have to wait in between your wishes, you're ultimately getting a really good deal. So, especially if you have like some kind of magic genie who can do like all sorts of things, you know, you just never know what you're going to end up with. So, there's that. Let's see. The next one is would you rather be frugal or be a shopaholic? And Mindy's right. I do enjoy buying craft supplies. However, I don't enjoy spending money. So this question is kind of like, it would really have to provide some more context to decide, because in real life, I ultimately don't spend a lot of money because I like to save money and I like to not be broke and things like that. And so it just would really depend. However, you know, based off of just these questions, I'm going to go ahead and agree that Mindy was right and that I would prefer to be a shopaholic, because then I could just buy all the craft things that I need without ever having to be like, oh man, I gotta wait, I can't afford that project right now, or something like that. If that was the case, like I would love to be able to buy more kits instead of just the digital download of a pattern and have to wait to either order all the floss or find all the floss and then still try to decide what type of fabric it went on. I think that's the hardest part, is choosing a fabric when you're cross-stitching stuff. And I know that there's a bunch of websites that do sell kits that I just don't want to afford. It's not that I can't, it's just that I won't. Like I think it's called Gecko Rouge. Oh man, I'm pretty sure it's a lady, but they have some amazing cross-stitch kits, but that's just it, is that they only sell kits, and you cannot buy the digital pattern, and the kits are something like $80, and I'm not about that. I'm not about to spend $80 on it. You know, I know that the Witchy Stitcher has some kind of like subscription box or something, and I know that that's about to open up. But from if I'm remembering correctly, I think that's also going to be something like $100. And again, I'm not about to be spending $100 on a subscription box. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Would you rather lose your sight and lose your hearing? Once again, Mindy was correct about this one. I feel like, again, this is an obvious answer for somebody like me who loves to craft. I would much rather lose my hearing than lose my sight, because then I could not craft and be able to do the things that I do because of it. Not only that, but I wouldn't even be able to maintain my career that I hope to have once I finish school if I couldn't hear, because my job is going to entail almost 100% of dealing with people and listening to people and talking to them and responding. And if I couldn't hear, I likely wouldn't be able to hold the position that I hope to hold one day, you know? So there's also that. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning, you guys. I was going to film this video last night, and I told my kids, because they're not going to school today because we're leaving out of town to Arizona, and I told my kids, like, you guys can stay up a little bit later. So I let them stay up, like, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes later. And then we went and lay down, and I ended up falling asleep, because my kids are the type that if I'm not also laying down, they're going to keep getting up and they're going to keep coming downstairs and like wondering what I'm doing. So I have to go and lay down in my room and be quiet, because if not, like I said, they're going to keep coming downstairs and they're going to keep bothering me. So I just got really tired. I was actually playing a game and didn't realize that I was dozing off. And my husband was texting me, and that's what woke me up, like at, I don't know, like at 11:30. And he had just gotten off of work, and I was like, I'm already asleep. I'm sorry. I just got tired. Because normally I like to stay awake until he gets out of work, just to make sure that, everything's okay. And I just said, you know what, I'm just going to have to tough it out, and I'm going to have to wake up early so that I can film the video, because that's going to be my only option. But I figured I went to bed early enough that I would have still gotten just about 8 hours of sleep. Like 7 hours of sleep. So I figured that's just going to have to be plenty. Most of the time when I go out of town, I get like 3 hours of sleep because I'm up doing all kinds of crap. But I did most of the laundry already. I do have to dry one more load. I was actually going to wash another load too, but I don't know. I think I can get away without washing the jeans this time, because I think I have enough to last me the week. So, all right, we still have some more questions to answer. We're only like halfway through. So the next one is, would you rather change your past or change your future? Now this one, again, was one of those that I really had to think about. But if you remember in the first video, I said that if you changed your past according to all the rules of time, you could essentially change everything in your future. So if you didn't drink that soda that day, your daughter might not be born, And I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to take that risk, as much as I wonder like what life would have been like if I didn't have kids, or if I would have only had my one kid that I originally had. Because I did have my oldest son before my husband and I got together. And originally, I planned on not having any more kids. But, you meet someone and that changes. So I do wonder about that. But I would never take my kids back. And I would be too scared to, like, run that option to see, like, what would happen, So I'm going to have to say that Mindy is wrong on that one, because she said that I would rather change my past because of all of the drama that I've had in the past. And while I do agree that that would be a valid reason, I think that without those things, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And I don't think I'd want to change the person that I am today. You know, does that make sense? So that's my answer for that one. Let's see. So the next one, I have to drink some coffee. The next one is, would you rather, where'd it go? So would you rather live without internet or would you rather live without sweets? Once again, Mindy was correct. I'm really going to have to start paying more attention to her videos. I don't really watch her farm videos in its entirety, but I think I'm going to have to start because I feel like I don't know her as well as she knows me. And she is correct that I would rather live without sweets. Very true. Now granted, I am old enough that I do remember a time when we didn't have internet. Most of my childhood, just about all of my teenagerhood, whatever you want to call that, and my early adulthood, I didn't have internet. And, you know, I still remember what it was like. And, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but given everything that we know today, if it was like literally just those two things, I would definitely choose sweets. Because once again, Mindy's right, I really don't eat sweets all that much. So I'm really not losing out on a whole lot there. Well, the next one is, would you rather be rich and never find love, or would you rather find love but never be rich? And she's right on this one. I would rather find love and not be rich. And I kind of provided some context on this in the first video, is that if you're with the right person, like none of that matters. You know, you automatically just find a way to make it work and it's going to be okay, you know. And if you're with the wrong person, then money matters. You know, I hate to say it, but it does. Even if it doesn't matter to you, likely it matters to the other person, because you guys are just going to find something to complain about because you're not in the right relationship. So, you know what I mean? I think I finished that color. And then this one was a tricky one. So this one is, would you rather know the date that you die or would you rather know the cause of your death? I am going to have to say that Mindy is wrong on this one. She said that she thinks that I would rather know the cause of my death. And watching her video, I thought she was going to get this one right too, because she said that she knows that I'm a planner and like to be prepared. And because of that, I thought for sure she was going to say that I would want to know when I was going to die. Didn't I just do Y and skip like a whole bunch of Y's on here? Sure did. Hope I didn't put them in the wrong one. So because of that, I would like to know the day that I'm going to die. The date. I feel like that makes the most sense, because then I can plan it into my schedule and know that if there's anything that I want to do or like before I die, then I know that I need to get all of that done before that time. Because you guys, I'm not done living. There's so many things in my life that I want to do. So, you know, just, I got to get it done somehow, right? Right. Now, there's one more question. And once again, Mindy was right on this question. So, would you rather have more money or more time? I feel like, again, this has a logical answer in the fact that if you had more time, then like you can make more money. Like you have more time to make money. So then having more money doesn't really matter if you have more time. Does that make sense? That's how I see it anyway. It makes sense to me in my head. You know, I don't want to say that I wish I could live forever, but I definitely would love to live a very long, healthy life so that I could do all the things that I wish to do. You know, only time will tell. So you know, we'll see how that goes. But I definitely have a lot of plans. I've never been in the position to, like, we've traveled a lot, don't get me wrong, throughout the United States, because my husband used to work construction, and he was one of those that kind of followed the money wherever the job went, you know. So we've lived in Colorado, we've lived in Arizona, we've lived in New Mexico, we've lived in Pennsylvania, and you know, we've kind of been all over. We've been to California, you know, a couple times, and it wasn't like I never wanted to live in California, so we never moved there. But you know, it's giving me the opportunity to travel to a bunch of places in our own country that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to see had my husband not had his job. You know, and it's also given us lots of time in, you know, the means to take a couple of vacations. You know, we've been to Chicago. That was a freaking amazing, you know. We've been to Nevada. That was also a very fun time. You know, we went to Vegas, we've gone to Laughlin, we've done motorcycle runs, and you know, I just feel like it makes sense to just have more time. What symbol am I doing? Am I putting these on the wrong? Okay, no. That's the problem with not having that many of the same symbol, because then you switch colors so often that you get confused. So yeah, you guys, that is it. That is the last of the questions and the end of the tag. I'm curious to see Mindy's video. As the day that I'm recording this right now, I'm recording it the day after the first video went up. So everything is still fresh for me. I have no idea when Mindy's going to record hers. She usually records her videos like the day before they go up. I'm just not that quick. I have small children who bother. I am always outside of the house, and you guys know it takes YouTube videos a long time to upload. So I kind of have to be home while they are uploading, because if not, if I leave Wi-Fi while the video is uploading, it stops the upload and freaking starts completely over using whatever network I'm connected to, which is so irritating. I don't know why it does that. So if my video is like 99% and I leave my house and switch to mobile data, it will start the upload all over again, and it will have to upload, and it uploads so much slower on mobile network. So, you know, because I'm always leaving, I tend to wait until the nighttime to upload my videos, which is also why my videos are usually filmed at least a week in advance. I wasn't doing it on purpose at first. It's just that I had such limited time to record that when I did record, I would do like 2 or 3 videos at once at least, and then just stack them, and I would wait to upload them. I wouldn't upload them any faster. I was still trying to stick to a certain schedule. And then it got to a point where I had so many videos stacked that I had to start uploading more frequently so that the content wouldn't get so old that it was irrelevant. And so, you know, it just became what it became. Right now, this is like my 3rd or 4th, well, I think it's my 3rd video that I'm going to have set aside for Thanksgiving week. I'm going to upload a floss tube video today that I recorded last week. Upload that today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have a new floss tube video to upload probably for another 2 weeks, but that's okay. It's just probably going to be a really long floss tube video. I was hoping to be able to record one last night as well, but since I fell asleep, I couldn't. And, you know, you guys know how that goes, I'm sure. So, all right, you guys, that is it. I absolutely had a blast making this 2-part video with Mindy. Once again, we are doing these videos to work on the Mystical Diamond Art canvases, more specifically the Josephine Wall series, and doing these collabs and, you know, just showing you guys the canvas, talking to you guys about it, getting to know you guys, all of that kind of thing. I am actually going to close it because I do have to stop filming and go start getting ready for the day, because that's just how life rolls, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have gotten quite a bit done. Let me see if I can push you guys back a little bit more. Yeah. This is a canvas. It goes a little bit more, right here you can see my finger here at the tippy top. It goes several more rows past that, but I'm not going to push it out any further. There's a bunch of like styrofoam fuzz because I was cutting something on top of here the other day. You guys know how it goes. So anyway, this is what I have so far. I have a good amount. It's bigger than my hand finally, and we are finally working our way into the green section. I do have some of the green starting to show through here, so I'm really excited to get through it. I think once I work through this little chunk here at the bottom, right here, just these couple of inches, it's going to be smooth sailing up, because we get back into, it's still a little confetti, but it's more of the like color blocking confetti where I can go through and do one color at once, because there's more of it, not like down here where it's like, oh, there's 2 drills of this color and 5 drills of that color and then 100 of, you know, this blue, whatever. So yeah. Okay, guys. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to completing this one day and showing you guys that as well. And of course, Mindy's video is going to be in the description box below, as well as a link to where you can purchase this canvas and purchase the one that Mindy has as well. If you guys are going to be watching this on Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving, please know that I am out of town, and any orders from Mystical Diamond Art will not be shipping until after Thanksgiving, just because I will not be back on time to ship them. I'll probably be back Wednesday night, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then Black Friday and the weekend. So I'm hoping that once that weekend comes, that I will be able to resume orders. As of today, everything's current and caught up, so you know, there's that. But okay, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Whoa, moving the damn counter here. All right, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys in the next video.